Buddham saranam gacchami, dhammam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami,
Buddham saranam gacchami, dhammam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami.
Buddham saranam gacchami, dhammam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami.
Now, page 4. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, the Sangha. By my accumulations through practice of giving and so forth, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, the Sangha. By my accumulations through practice of giving and so forth, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, the Sangha. By my accumulations through practice of giving and so forth, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. Sanye joda zoge jonam no chanjo bhado tane gyapsu Tola penjir sanye drupare sho Sanye joda zoge jonam la chanjo bhado tane gyapsu Ave jinso yebe sonam ye Tola penjir sanye drupare sho Sanye joda zoge jonam Chanjo bado dane yapsuje dage jinso yebe sonam ye dola benjir sanje rubare sho. The next page. Om ye dharma hetu prabhavam hetum te sham datha gato yevatat Desham chayo nirodha evam bhati mahashamanaye swaha Om ye dharma hetu prabhavam hetum desham datha gato yevatat Desham chayo nirodha evam bhati mahashamanaye swaha Om ye dharma hetu prabhavam hetum desham datha gato yavatat Desham chayo nirodha evam bhati mahashamanaye swaha. All phenomena arise from causes. The causes are taught by the Tathagata. The cessation causes as well as taught by the great seer. Deyata Om Gati Gati Paragati Parasamgati Bodhisvaha Tyatha Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha. Okay, the first session, what we learned is the four pairs of understanding. In the context of understanding emptiness, we learned four pairs: conventional as opposed to ultimate, then subjective as opposed to objective, dependent as opposed to independence, deceptive as opposed to true existence. Very good. Today meaning this session, we're going to learn two important concepts, very important concepts in the context of the getting a clearer picture of what emptiness is. One is known as the positive and negative phenomena. Positive and negative phenomena. When you talk about the positive and negative phenomena, just tell me, what do you understand by positive and negative phenomena? Anyone else? What impression do you get? Positive and negative phenomena. Yes, Pooja. Okay. Anything which is of nature of suffering is negative, and opposite is positive, like COVID positive. No? COVID positive is what? Suffering or happiness? Suffering. So it's negative. COVID negative is bad. COVID negative is bad. COVID positive is good. No. Okay. So positive and negative has many connotations. You're getting it? Positive and negative has many connotations. As Pooja said, that something good is known as positive. Oh, he's very positive in thinking. She's very positive in thinking. Oh, I'm not really positive in thinking. I'm negative in thinking. I think negatively. This is something. Negative means something. Undesirable. Positive is desirable. And say for example, COVID positive, COVID negative. COVID positive is undesirable. COVID negative is desirable. And then the magnet, positive pole, negative pole, positive, negative, which is desirable, which is not desirable. Hey, magnet, it's neutral. It's neutral. You're getting it? So positive and negative has many connotations. Where some of the positive is positive, positive is desirable, negative is undesirable. In some cases, negative is desirable, positive is undesirable. In some cases, positive and negative both are neutral. There are many connotations. We should not be rigid in our thinking. You're getting it? In other words, what we're learning is that we need to maintain a very open mind to know the reality, because things are convention, right? We're learning that things are conventional. Conventional meaning that say, okay, this light needs to be on. Oh, no, Pooja, tell me, what should we do? Press up or press down? Down. Hey, Professor William, up. Look. And Pooja is saying down, and then the Professor William is saying up. Who's correct? Huh? It depends. It's just a convention. You're getting it? Because sometimes people don't follow conventions. They think they know that it's convention, you can put it anywhere like. So some people, okay, this is very serious matter, right? Some people, they know that everything is convention. So you don't really have to follow these rules up, down, no rules, right? Some people, what they do is that they switch, they put it, the light is inside and switch is outside. You getting it? So when you, in the night, when you go to switch on the light, you have to go out, right? It's a great convention. So the point is that it's purely convention. You're getting a pure convention, but the convention must be respected. Some conventions are just useless. Some conventions are so important. If you don't follow the conventions, you're in problem. Some conventions are useless, or some conventions at one point in time they're very useful, and then with change in time it becomes obsolete, redundant. You're getting it? All these realities we have to know. All these realities we have to know. Once you know that, okay, our dear Tom, where is our dear Tom? Huh? He's not there. Okay, this is where he should be there, you know. So we're talking about, it's not idealistic. It's not idealistic, and yet nothing objectively there. Nothing objectively exists. This is, you know, he brought the question up, and for these to really understand the nuances, we should really study systematically, particularly Nagarjuna's thoughts. We cannot just read it and conclude. We have to study very systematically, reflect on the points, and then you'll appreciate it, the depth. And not only that, you can see that intellectually is so rich. Experientially, you see that this is so valuable. You're getting it? It can transform your emotions to the extent that we are so dependent on external factors, dependency. In the process, we suffer. We depend so many external factors, and in the process, we suffer, right? So, during the COVID-19, if you don't go out, how will you get the food? And if you go out, COVID can attack you anytime, right? So look, this is where you experience this emptiness, as taught by the Buddhist Shakyamuni, further commented upon by Nagarjuna. We see that, okay, you go out, external factors can affect you, but then mind will not be affected. Mentally, you will not be affected at all. You are forever calm, stress-free, tension-free, anxiety-free. No matter what, your mind is forever calm. Transcendence of sorrow is absolute peace that comes to us. So therefore, it requires a lot of systematic studies. For example, in the monastic universities, the scholars spend 20, 30 years. And for example, my teacher, who's already now 91, he's a top-ranking scholar, philosopher, logician, psychologist, still say I have some questions, I asked him, he gives an answer, he keeps reflecting more, going deeper. This is amazing, there's no end to it, it's so beautiful, a great journey. So the point is that it's not like just read it once and then you conclude. This is, we just see the surface, you don't see the depth. Okay, to see depth, we need to know all these concepts which we want to study here today, this session. So one is known as the positive and negative phenomena. Positive and negative phenomena has many connotations. You're getting it? So whenever somebody talks of anything, don't be very quick. Don't be quick to say, okay, you mean this. Listen carefully. Be a good listener. And the words may be the same, but the meaning may be very different. Either it can be very shallow or it can be very deep. We never know. For example, one time in a retreat, I'm not going to mention the place, and in a retreat, during the group discussion, there was one girl who said something, who was otherwise very quiet girl, who brought a question. I happened to be there in the group discussion. I just passed by. And the girl usually is very quiet, and she said something. And the others, they thought that she's a quiet girl, she is not really deep into this knowledge. So just they just like sidelined, saying that it is obvious like this. And then when I listen to this, she's trying to convey something very profound. And the people around in the group discussion, they could not really understand what she's saying. And then what she said made me stand there for some time, wanting to explore what more she's going to say. And people try to just rub it aside, saying that this like this. And she's again trying to explain it. People again try to rub aside. And then she gave up. I said, no, what she said is very profound. You cannot rub aside what she said like very casually. What she said is very profound, I said. Then I brought up what she's saying, tried to clarify this. So what I'm saying is that sometimes what other people are saying, if you don't pay attention, if you don't listen to other person saying well, sometimes the person may be saying very deep, very profound. Sometimes it can be very shallow. You're in the same words, but the gravity can differ from individual to individual in terms of what they try to convey. So what I'm saying is that we should be a very good listener. So positive and negative. There was someone said positive, don't say this. Positive means good, negative means bad. You getting it? Curved positive is not good. You getting it? There are so many nuances there. So many different shades are there. For example, like even the light. What up, down? I asked Pooja, right? Pooja is going to press down. Professor William is going to press up. And he knows that, it depends on the conventions. So we have to learn all these skills. In fact, I personally would say I learn all these things intellectually and experientially. When I learned, experiential doesn't mean emptiness. You are getting it? Experiential meaning how these conventions work. Only by being exposed to the different parts of the world, meeting with different people, then I realize what the text says is very true. Conventions. There are different conventions. Okay. So positive, negative phenomena. In this context, the context which I'm going to share with you here, it has nothing to do with desirable, undesirable, wholesome, unwholesome. Nothing to do with it. It's, say from the point of view of being wholesome, unwholesome, it is neutral. Positive, negative, we are learning here is something neutral. Okay, in this context, what is positive? What is negative? Okay, Benla, very quick. Can you summarize very quick? I want to explain what is positive, negative phenomena. And it has nothing to do with good or bad, wholesome, unwholesome.
אז מה שיש לך ביד עכשיו זה הקונספט של וחיובי ושלילי צריך להבין את זה בקונטקסט שבו זה נאמר. חיובי יכול להיות כל מיני משמעויות, דוגמה משהו חיובי זה משהו טוב, משהו משמח, שעושה לנו טוב, יכול להיות ושלילי זה משהו שעושה לנו לא טוב, יכול להיות חיובי ושלילי בזמן של מגנט, צריך חיובי זה שלילי, ויכול להיות שגם דוגמה קובי פוזיטיב, דוגמה שזה משהו רע. צריכים להבין מה זה חיובי ושלילי. מדברים כאן, חיובי ושלילי, זה משהו ניטרלי לחלוטין, חיובי לא, לפחות חיובי ושליליות, זה לא שהן טובות, לא שהן גרועות, צריכים להבין בדיוק מה נראות בקונטקסט.
Okay, thank you, Benla. Okay, by the way, how many of you, when you listen to Benla, it becomes much clearer. Listens? Israelis, 1, 2, 3, for you, it's much better. Okay, so for the important things, I will request him to translate. Oh, you have to request. Right? You request? Good. Benla, they are requesting you. Okay. So basically, let's say that what is a positive phenomenon? Positive phenomenon. Okay, let's say, first let's start with negative. Is it auspicious, not auspicious? Okay. Let's begin with negative phenomena. Negative phenomena is a phenomena. Negative phenomena is a phenomena which a mind apprehends through explicitly having to negate the object of negation. Let me repeat it. Negative phenomena is a phenomena which a mind apprehends. Negative phenomena is a phenomena which a mind apprehends through explicitly having to negate the object of negation. Negative phenomena is a phenomena which a mind, what did I say? Apprehends. Which a mind apprehends through having to explicitly negate the object of negation. Explicitly. Okay. Negative phenomena is a phenomena which a mind apprehends through explicitly negating the object of negation. Let's make it straightforward. Negative phenomena is a phenomena which a mind apprehends through explicitly negating the object of negation. Okay. Tell me, what is my left hand? Flower. Flower. Don't complicate me, right? Okay. Make it simple. Or we don't have time. We have only 39 minutes. What is my left hand? What is my right hand? Nothing. Nothing. You gotta make it very simple. Okay. Nothing. There's a flower? No flower. Left hand, there's a flower. Right hand, no flower. Good, simple. How do you know that there's a flower in my left hand, and how do you know that there's no flower in my right hand? How do you know? Okay, no hurry, right? Why I'm saying this, because there are experts raising their hands who are with me for the last 10 years. Nicole, how many years with me? 8 years. Since? 15, 16. Okay, 8 years. Okay, so one, okay, do you agree with me? When you say that, yeah, I see a flower there in my left hand. When you say, yes, there's a flower there, how do you apprehend? Apprehend meaning cognize, to know there's a flower there. There's an object there which tells you that I am the flower. You getting it? Yes, I'm the flower. There's an object there to say that I'm the flower. Whereas in my right hand, how do you know that there's no flower? There's no object to tell you that I am no flower, right? So instead, you will see that there's just a hand, right? There's just a hand, and you explicitly negate the flower in your mind. You reject the flower. Oh, flower? Very different. There's no flower. So explicitly negate the flower. This is how you understand the absence of flower. Lack of flower in my right hand. Yes. A negate. What do you mean by negate? Negate means in your mind to know that it does not exist. Saying that, say, I am not a Buddha. You getting it? I am not a Buddha. I'm not perfect. Okay, so negate means this is not chocolate. To be chocolate is negated, rejected, refuted. Okay, so absence of flower, how do you know the absence of flower? Is by explicitly, this keyword, explicitly negating the presence of the flower in my hand. You negate it, this is how you know the absence of flower. You understand it? Okay, so that is known as a negative phenomena. Now, what is a positive phenomena? It becomes easy. Positive phenomena is a phenomena which a mind apprehends through not explicitly negating the object of negation. Positive phenomena is a phenomena which a mind apprehends through not explicitly negating the object of negation. Okay, Benda.
מי שלנו מגדיר מה זה תופעה שלילית, מה זה תופעה חיובית, התופעות שהתודעה שלנו תופסת דרך שלילה אקספליסית. כן, דרך שלילה מפורשת של אובייקט השלילה, אובייקט שאנחנו שוללים. אז שוב תופעות שליליות הן תופעות שהתודעה שלנו תופסת דרך שלילה מפורשת של אובייקט השלילה. ותופעות חיוביות הן תופעות בדיוק אופי של התודעה הקודמת, הן תופעות שהתודעה שלנו תופסת לא דרך שלילה מפורשת של אובייקט השלילה. אנחנו תופסים את האובייקט לא דרך שלילה מפורשת, זה תופעה חיובית.
Understood? Good.
But why negate the negation instead of favorable sense? Why the positive phenomenon defined as a negation of negation and not as affirmation? That's what I don't understand.
Okay, good question. Positive phenomena, why don't you define it as a phenomenon which the mind apprehends through affirmation? Very good. So that if you know the negative phenomena, in a way it is saying it's not a negative phenomena. A phenomenon which is not negative is a positive. Right? This is another way of saying this. Whereas if you want to say this, affirmation, which you know through explicitly affirming the object. That's a positive phenomena. Right? But the negative phenomena, further to go deeper, it may confuse you. Right? We'll go later. Have you understood this much? Negative, positive phenomena. Okay, now I'll give you some examples. Let's say that I am not a terrorist. Positive, negative phenomena. I am not a terrorist, Positive, negative. Louder. Okay, negative phenomena. I don't exist objectively. I'm empty of objective existence. Positive, negative. Professor William. I am not objectively real. Positive or negative? Negative. Okay. I am impermanent phenomena. Positive, negative. I am impermanent phenomena. Positive, negative. Positive. Okay, Benna. Ask your friends. I am not objectively real. Positive, negative. Okay, the first. I'm not a chocolate. Positive, negative. Negative. I'm not chocolate. It's negative. Very good. Over there. Negative. The girl over there. Negative. Negative. Anyone else? Okay, good. Next, I am dependently originated. Positive, negative. Huh? Positive. Hey. Positive. Okay. What about others? Don't think that you are on holiday. Others, you have to give me an answer. I'm dependent originated. Positive, negative. Others, tell me. All of this, huh? Positive. Are you sure? Positive. Okay. I'm impermanent. Positive, negative. Positive. Yes. Impermanent. I'm impermanent. Positive, negative. Hey. Your name? Iran. 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 Okay, Iran. Okay. So Iran is saying not sure. Right? Impermanent. In is like negative. Not permanent. You getting it? Okay. Now how many of you think that yes, this is to be considered? That's true. So I'm impermanent. Positive, negative. There's those who say positive. There's those who say I think negative. Negative. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good. I am empty. I'm like a dream. Positive, negative. I'm like a dream. Positive, negative. Okay, Professor William is negative. Positive, I'm like a dream. Positive, negative. Positive. Or how many of you say positive, raise hands? I'm like a dream. Or how many of you say negative? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I am empty of objective reality. I'm like a dream. Positive, negative. I'm empty of objective reality. I'm like a dream. Positive, negative. Positive, negative. Okay, negative raise hands. Positive raise hands. Okay, it's like half-half. Okay, what do you do now? So this is like Republican and the Democrats. Like half-half, and then decision cannot be taken. What do you do? Okay. Good exercise, good. I don't exist objectively. Positive, negative. Raise hands, negative, raise hands. Positive, raise hands. Okay, good. Positive, negative, negative, good. Okay, so we now understand what is positive and what is negative phenomena. You're getting it? Okay, now in future, if somebody asks you what is emptiness, is it a positive or negative phenomena? What's answer? Emptiness, is it a positive phenomena or negative phenomena? Louder. Negative phenomena, very good. Negative, within negative there are two kinds. There are two types of negative phenomena. One is affirming negative, one is non-affirming negative. You getting it? Affirming negative, non-affirming negative. Ben.
יכולות להיות, יכולות שתי סוגים, יכולות להיות מאשרות, יכולות להיות לא מאשרות.
Good. Okay. Now let's say, what is affirming negative, what is non-affirming negative? You getting it? Okay, first let me introduce to you what is non-affirming negative. Okay. If you get a chance, how many of you like to be the, if you get a chance, how many of you like to be the attendant of His Holiness the Dalai Lama? Raise hands. If you get a chance. Okay. Now, there's not easy work. You'll be interviewed. Right? So, I'm going to interview you if you are competent attendant or not. Right? Okay. Say that, okay, just imagine that His Holiness is next to you and your job is to serve him food, whatever, all these things. And His Holiness, morning breakfast, His Holiness says that I don't drink coffee. You getting it? I don't drink coffee. Now what will you serve? Raise hands. Don't say anything. Just raise hands. What will you serve? Imagine that you are in the interview. Don't remain silent. Raise your hands. Don't utter a word. Just raise hands. Elena, what will you serve? Okay, Jacob, what will you serve? Oh, Jacob will serve tea. Raise hands, raise hands. Okay, over there. Offer water. Anyone else raise hands? Which means you are not very serious wanting to become the attendant of His Holiness. Raise hands if you are very serious. What will you serve? Huh? What will you serve? Raise hands, raise hands. Over there. No, she's expert. Anyone else? Huh? No one. So which means that only 2 or 3 people who are serious. Okay, Puja, what do you serve? Huh? This is the laziest one. Right? You just stay there. I'm lucky that I don't serve anything. I can sit with His Holiness and chat. Right? He said he does not really have it. No coffee. No. Okay, no coffee. Okay, anyone else? Raise hands. Huh? What is the question? Hey, Ben. Oh, Ben, you're writing something? Yeah, what's the question? Imagine that you are sitting for the interview to be the attendant of His Holiness the Dalai Lama.
באמת שאנחנו יושבים ברעיון להיות attendant אצל רגשי של דלאי למה, והיה אומר לנו שהוא לא שותה קפה. מה נגיש לו?
So, say, I don't, in the breakfast time, His Holiness tells you that I don't drink coffee. What will you serve? Did you say this already? Okay, what will you serve? Chocolate, hot chocolate. Oh, that's hot chocolate. Wonderful. Okay. The gentleman over there? The gentleman over there, your name? Leo. What will you serve? Okay, so Elena and Leo, same. And the girl over there, what will you serve? That's good, chai. What, masala chai? Yes, masala chai. Okay, anyone else, what will you serve? Hot chocolate. Yes, what will you serve? Oh, yes, Tibetan tea. His name is Tibetan. So, Tibetan tea. You know Tibetan tea? You know Tibetan tea? What is Tibetan tea? Butter with salt. That's a disaster. Right? Tea where the butter is added and the salt is added. Instead of sugar, salt is added. With milk, without milk. Both okay. Okay, so we serve Tibetan tea. You getting it? Hot chocolate? Right? So you failed. Tibetan tea, you failed. Then chai, masala chai, you failed. Because His Holiness will tell you, who told you that I drink hot chocolate? Who told you that Not everybody. That's not true. You like it. But I did not tell you anything. You're getting it? So Tibetan tea, I didn't say that I like to have Tibetan tea. I didn't say masala chai. You're getting it? So, if you, because what he's going to say is that I don't drink coffee. The only information that he got is that he doesn't drink coffee. That's it. And who's that who wants to serve water? The gentleman over there, right? Serving water. Who told you that I like that water? Right? Okay. So the point is that you only got one information. That is, no coffee. That's it. You did not get any extra information. No hot chocolate, no chai, no Tibetan tea, no water. Right? No information is extra information. Which means that only drinking coffee is explicitly negated. No additional information is affirmed. This is non-affirming negative. You getting it? This is non-affirming negative. Okay, Ben.
בכל מיני תשובות מה מגיש Holiness, אבל כל אחת מהתשובות האלה, Holiness יגיד לנו שכן משהו ששותה עוד שוקולד, או שותה תה, או שותה מים חמים וכו'. יש לנו ממש האינפורמציה היחידה שקיבלנו זה שהוא לא שותה קפה. מעבר לזה לא קיבלנו שום אינפורמציה נוספת.
Okay. So, therefore, not taking coffee is a non-affirming negative. Non-affirming negative. Okay, now let me give you another example. So therefore, if you really want to be attentive as soon as somebody tells you that I don't drink coffee, as Elena and Leo said, you have to ask. So, yes. תופעה שלילית שאנחנו לא מקבלים שום אינפורמציה נוספת מעבר לשלילה, זה שלילה לא מאשרת. Okay, so with this, you have to ask His Holiness, what do you like to have? Don't just say, I like hot chocolate, so hot chocolate. You like it or not, you have it. Right? Or you're Tibetan, hot Tibetan tea. Or in India, masala tea is very popular. Masala tea, I like it. You have masala tea? No, it doesn't work like this. You have to ask His Holiness. Okay. The next, they say, I am ordinary person like you. You're getting it? I'm giving the information. I'm ordinary person like you. Meaning that I don't have any medical power. I'm ordinary person like you, and I never eat in the night time. If you want to give me food, when will you give me food? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's amazing. Wow. How old are you? 26. Okay. So this is amazing. Okay. So what I said is that I'm just an ordinary person like you. I have no medical power, but I'm already in my 50s, right? I never eat in the night time. So if you want to give me food, when will you give me food? And your name? Hotem. So Hotem said, I'll ask you, right? So when will you have the food? That's amazing. Okay, thank you. Okay. Anyone else? Resents? Okay, Dorala. Say it again. Say it again. Breakfast. Okay, you will give me breakfast, lunch, and then dinner. No dinner. Because dinner cannot happen at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Right? 6 o'clock is night or not night? Huh? Evening is fine. Right? So you can serve. Okay. Yes, over there.
I'd serve you dinner just as the sun goes down. Just before the sun goes down, they quickly give it to you.
Okay. So just at that time. Not before that.
During the day, up until
Okay. During the day, up until the sunset time. Okay, good. You not ask me. Okay. Yes, Jacob.
I'd probably ask what the relationship is between the ordinary person and their miracle powers and not eating food at night time.
Siri.
I'd probably ask you what the relationship is between being an ordinary person and their miracle powers.
You would ask me more complicated question. She's nice. Yeah. She asked me, when would you like to have food, right? And you say, what's the relationship? I should be a philosopher. Right? If I'm not a philosopher, then I will not get food. Right? Before I give the answer, he'll not give me food. Right? Okay, this is more sensible. In other words, make it very simple. Right? Your name again? Timothy. Okay, what Timothy said is that, Timothy, see if you agree with me. What he's saying is that I'll give you food in the daytime. You agree? Good. How many agree with Timothy Resents? Simple. He doesn't ask me. He doesn't ask me. But Timothy tell me, how do you know that I in the daytime?
Your answer inferred that you don't drink and you don't eat at night.
So, eating the night time is rejected, is negated. Eating in the night time is negated, and then I cannot survive all these 50 years if I do not eat food. I must be eating food. I'm an ordinary person, right? Not without any miracle power. Must be eating food. In the night time, if not eating food, then the only choice is daytime. You're getting it? This is the only choice. So, eating the daytime is affirmed by explicitly negating the eating in the night time. You getting it? Explicitly eating in the night time is explicitly negated, and what is affirmed is eating in the daytime is affirmed. Okay, Ben.
Geshe אמר שהוא לא אוכל בערב, ולא אוכל במהלך הלילה, לכן אנחנו יכולים להסיק מזה שהוא אוכל במהלך היום. זה תופעה שלילית, שרואים באופן מפורש את זה שהוא אוכל בלילה, אנחנו יכולים לאשר את זה שהוא אוכל ביום. אז אם אנחנו מאשרים תופעה שלילית, להתאשר את מה שאוכל, אז אני יכולה להגיד שתופעה הזאת היא שלילה מאשרת.
Okay, now, do you see the difference between the two things? Two examples. One where I said, I don't drink coffee. Versus, I'm an ordinary person, I'm already in my 50s, I don't eat in the night time. You getting it? So is there a difference between these two? I don't drink coffee. Is it affirming negative, non-affirming negative? Non-affirming negative, very good. I'm an ordinary person and I've been surviving all these 50 years and I never eat in the night time. Positive or negative phenomena? Negative phenomena, affirming, non-affirming? Affirming negative, very good. Okay, now for your information, why we are spending so much time on this positive, negative, within negative, affirming negative, non-affirming negative, is because to get a correct picture of emptiness. Finally, our job is to what? To transcend sorrow. How to transcend sorrow? By transcending ignorance. How to transcend ignorance? By cultivating the opposite force, which is wisdom. How to get a wisdom? To know the reality. What's the reality? Emptiness. You getting it? So we have to identify the emptiness very precisely. So, emptiness that you are to cognize, realize, emptiness should be always seen as a negative phenomena as opposed to positive phenomena. Number one, if in the pretext, if in the facade of understanding emptiness, if you get a negative positive phenomena, you are not meditating on emptiness. Number one. Number two, that emptiness, not only that it is a negative phenomena, it should be non-affirming negative. It is affirming negative, it is not emptiness. You're getting it? You are not getting emptiness. Let me repeat it. Say, the whole purpose of all these exercises is for us to seek the seal number 4. What is seal number 4? Transcending sorrow is absolute peace. We are seeking absolute peace. How to get the absolute peace? By getting rid of the root of the miseries. What is root of miseries? Self-grasping ignorance. How to get the root of the miseries? By introducing the counterforce. What is the counterforce? Wisdom of emptiness. To get the wisdom of emptiness, you have to understand emptiness. So you must get a clear understanding of emptiness, precise understanding of emptiness. And this emptiness that you are meditating, study, reflection, meditation, if this emptiness, and you see that in the form of positive phenomena, this is not emptiness, you're confused. Number two, although it appears as a negative phenomena, but if it appears as a non-affirming negative, again this is not emptiness. You're getting it? So you hold your purpose. Some people, without knowing this concept, positive, negative phenomena, affirming, non-affirming, negative phenomena, without knowing without learning this, they spend whole life they spend on meditating emptiness. They think that they're meditating emptiness, they are meditating on a positive phenomena. Some of them meditate on a affirming negative, which is not at all emptiness. In a way, they are wasting their life. You getting it? So therefore, to get a proper understanding of emptiness, it should be seen as a negative phenomenon number one. It should be seen as a non-affirming negative. If not, you are not getting emptiness. You getting it? Banda.
הסיבה שאנחנו עושים איתו את הדיונים המנטליים האלה, היא כדי לעבור מעבר להצעה של הסבל שלנו. לתת נותנים מהסבל, כמו שאנחנו פעם רביעי, שעושה ניסיון לזה של פיס. אז לכן אנחנו צריכים להבין טוב מאוד מהי הליכוד. לא להבין טוב מאוד מהי הליכוד, אז אנחנו צריכים לפחות חברות השנים. אז יש לנו שתי נקודות. נקודה ראשונה, שהליכוד היא תמיד תופעה שלילית, לא תופעה שלילית. ומספר 2, ליכוד מתוך התופעות השליליות, תמיד שלילה לא מאשרת. לא שלילה מאשרת. אז אם אנחנו מנסים לעשות מדיטציה על הליכוד, הוא הופך לנו תופעה חיובית, זה אומר שאנחנו לא מדברים בכלל על ליכוד. אפילו אם אנחנו מדברים על ליכוד ואנחנו מדברים תופעה שלילית, או שלילה מאשרת, אז גם כן, אנחנו לא מדברים בכלל על ליכוד. במובן מסוים אנחנו יכולים להיות ככה 20 שנה, 30 שנה, 40 שנה, ולא לקבל כלום, במובן מסוים ולבזבז את החיים שלנו. אז צריך לזכור שליכוד היא תמיד תופעה שלילית, לא ממשית.
Oh, you got it? Okay. So, affirming negative, or let's say the non-affirming negative, is the negative phenomena where after the negation of the object negation, nothing else is affirmed. Nothing else is affirmed. Whereas the affirming negative, a positive, another positive phenomenon is affirmed. Good. Okay. How many understood this now? Positive, negative, affirming, non-affirming. How many understood it? With hands. How many understood it? No? You got? Good. Okay. Now, second part. That emptiness is a negative phenomenon. Not a negative, it is a non-affirming negative. Whether you really, yes, that's true or not, but intellectually, how many you got it? With hands. Okay, so with this, what you learned today, later on, maybe after 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 20 years, when you meditate emptiness, you think that you're getting emptiness. Can you evaluate that is emptiness or not? If a positive phenomena comes, what will you say? Is it emptiness or not? This is not emptiness. You should be sure of that. You should move to something negative. Within negative, affirming, non-affirming, if a affirming negative comes, is it emptiness? No. You getting it? It should be non-affirming negative. So this extremely beneficial way of the making sure that your life is not gone waste. Meditate something else, thinking that you meditate emptiness.
משהו, תהיה לנו תופעה חיובית, זה אם אנחנו מתקים, זה לא מלכים. ואם אנחנו מתקים על תופעה שלילית, וזו שאלה נשארת, שנשארת תופעה חיובית אחרת, זה אם אנחנו מתקים על ריקוד, צריכים לדעת שאנחנו לא מלכים על ריקוד. אז לכן אנחנו גם שימים להם מאוד מאוד חשובים, כדי שהאובייקט, כשאנחנו יודעים על ריקוד, האובייקט הנכון, לפי הרקודה. מאוד קל להתגבר דווקא שאנחנו יודעים לריקוד, אנחנו בעצם לא יודעים לריקוד. אז רק כשאנחנו יודעים לריקוד, אנחנו צריכים לדעת שתופעה שלילית לא מאשרת לפי הרקוד.
Okay, the next concept that I'd like to introduce to you is a positive, entities and isolates. Entities and isolates. No, it doesn't matter. Just the entities, what is that in? And isolate meaning separation. Isolation. For some you just say isolate the entities. Yeah. I'll explain this and then you will understand it and then you can bring up in Hebrew later on. Okay. Okay, let's say that how many things are in my left hand? Hey, how many things are there? You think of the break, lunch, I can see that. Still there for 6 minutes, right? Oh yeah, how many things are there in my left hand? You don't see, you are not looking at this, you are thinking of lunch, right? Nothing is there. Okay, now how many things are in my hand? 1. Don't change your mind. Louder. How many things are in my hand? Louder. Okay, don't change your mind. Okay, what is the one thing that is in my hand? Flower. Okay, what about the color of the flower? Does it exist in my hand or not? Color of the flower, does it exist on my hand or not? Yes. The color of the flower and the flower, are these two one or different? Hey, louder. Different? Anyone else? The flower and the color of the flower, are these two one or different? Hey, gentlemen here. One or different? It's not the same thing, which means different. Well, how many say different in this sense? Okay, different. Different means minimum two. You're getting it? So how many things are there? Minimum two. Resents. Because the two are different. Both are there in my hand. Resents. Or how many things are in my hand? Louder. So earlier it was very loud. Now it dropped. What happened? Okay, Jacob. How many things are there?
It all depends how you look at it. If you're looking at the flowers, the whole of its aggregates.
So as they say in England, right? Somebody gives you £1. How much pound are we giving? It depends. It depends how you look at it, right? Right? It's £1. Then it depends. Jacob, huh? 100 pennies. Is it £1 or not? It depends. This is the same, right? Same. The flower and the color of flower, are they same or different? Different, which means two. Two. How many things are there in my hand? Okay, tell me.
One object with many parts.
No. How many things are there? It's very simple. How many things are there? One. Meenakshi ji.
Thing is one, the number of things is one, but the color,
Okay, yeah, the mic.
but the color is part of that one thing.
Yes. The color of the flower, yes, I know that. Meenakshi, you don't explain this to me. I know that the color is a part of this flower, right? My question to you, color and the flower, are these two one or different? One. Color is the flower. One means the color should be the flower, flower should be the color, right? Huh? Okay, dude, wow. Meenakshi is very honest. Thank you. Two things. How many, now Meenakshi, tell me, how many things are in my hand? Two. Right? Okay. Jacob will kill the problem, I know. Jacob says it depends. Jacob says it depends. Okay. So, how many are there in my hand? Raise hands. One. Raise hands. Okay. Two. Raise hands. Two or more. Raise hands. I said, yeah, he said depends. You heard it? Okay. Those who said one. Raise hands. Okay, Jane, tell me, what is that one thing? Flower, not the color of the flower. Color of the flower is not in my hand.
Yes, it's part of the flower.
Is it in my hand or not?
Color of the flower is in the
Color of the flower and the flower, this one is different.
different.
Okay, don't just look at, the Jane suffering. Right? Those people who said that only one thing, you also should give the answer, right? Right? Don't think, okay, she's suffering on our behalf. Right? Okay, so color, the flower and flower, these two are different.
Yes.
Different means minimum two.
Yes.
So there are two things.
One thing.
What is that?
The flower.
Not the color of the flower. No, it's not there in my hand. Which means that two. Okay, she's expert from and this one. And this one.
Let's see. Two.
2, 3, and NMC 2. Okay. Raise hands, those who said 1. Okay, let me, gentleman over there, your name? Okay, Subhash, you tell me. Okay, one or more, one or two things. One, what is that thing? Flower. The color of the flower? It's a part of it. It's not in my hand. It's in my hand. Color of the flower and flower, this one is different. They won. They won. Okay, your hand in you, one or different? Okay, so how many of you felt that there's some complication there? Some uneasiness comes to your mind, raise hands. Some uneasiness. Although I give the answer yes, one, still there's uneasiness there. Raise hands. Raise hands. Nicola, no, you should know the answer. Jill, you should know the answer. You know the answer already.
So, yes.
Okay. If you feel uncomfortable, that's very true. Because if you say one, it contradicts with the logic. It contradicts the logic that flower and the color of flower, they should not be one, they should be different. If you say two things, people think that you are crazy. People will say, we'll take you to mental hospital. How many things are there? Two, right? They will say, go to mental hospital, right? So what do you do now? If you say one, it contradicts with the logic. Logically, it's inconsistent. If you say one, or logically inconsistent. If you say two, people send you to mental hospital. What should you do now? Devala. Okay, the Devalas are giving some answers. Very good. Okay, here, Carolina.
Its qualities.
Uh-huh.
One object, but I think you distinguish its qualities.
No, the question is, are these two one or different? Are these two one or different? Flower and the color of the flower. This is not my question. My question, are these one or different? Different. I did not ask whether these two different qualities. You getting it? My question, are these one or different? Different. Different means minimum two. They should be two things.
Not necessarily two things.
They're different. Different means minimum there should be two things. Different means there should be some comparison should be happening between two things. Yeah, I understand it. No need to explain this. I know what you're saying. My question is very straightforward. Flower and the color, the flower and the color of the flower, are these one or different? Different means minimum two, yes, no? Yes. So which means how many things are there? Yeah, so there's a complication there. If you admit the complication, if there's unease coming in your mind, this is time when you have to learn what is isolate and what is entities. This is what Devala is trying to explain. You getting it? Okay. With this, what's the answer now? Right? I know that your mind is after lunch. Okay, we'll stop here. Etha om gate gate paragate parasangate bodhisvatyata om gate gate paragate parasamgate bodhisvatyata om gate gate paragate parasamgate bodhisvaha. Three prostrations together.